guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. In this session, we will start with Unit 12, that is organizational culture. Let's see the objectives of this unit. Comprehend the role of organizational culture in driving the business ethos and visualize the evolution of culture through different time periods, the innovation and cultural shift, and the traits of a great organizational culture and the establishment of a highly sustainable organizational culture and a future perspective of work culture. These are the objectives of this chapter. Okay, and the structure is introduction is there, and the concept of organizational culture is there, key terms used and meaning of organizational culture is there. In this video we will discuss still meaning of organizational culture, and from 12.5 role of culture onwards we will discuss on next video onwards. Okay, and developing organizational culture, type of organizational culture, traits are there, and towards building a sustainable organizational culture, culture by choice versus culture by chance, and the creation of ethical culture, changing organizational culture, spirituality and organizational culture, and finally the summary and self-assessment question also there. This is the structure of this unit. Okay, so let's start the introduction. The people of the organization are responsible for helping strengthen the culture of their organization. They are responsible for strengthening the competencies and abilities. Every day we see a live demo of Peter Drucker's saying, culture eats strategy for breakfast in some or the other context. We often hear a management consultant, a new CEO, a journalist, and even employee discuss about an urgent need to alter the culture of their organization. Each one of them want to make their culture a world-class experience. Companies can tap their natural advantage when they focus on changing a few important behavior, enlist informal leader, and harness the power of employees' emotions. And next is the concept of organizational culture. What is the concept of organizational culture? Conceiving a concept is the most preliminary and the most difficult step of any initiation to change. The evolution of concept shows the progression of the think tank with the passage of time. Let's internalize some of the classic definitions of organizational culture and embrace the word cloud of organizational culture. Okay, this is the word cloud of organization culture, and in this is the Deal and Kennedy's define culture with a clear, simple definition by depicting it as the way people do things in an organization. And Smith defined the organization culture. These are the definition by authors of the organization culture. You just go through it. And Denison's referred the organizational culture. It's the arm up with the bunch of values, internal beliefs, and characteristics, behavior pattern to be the heart of an organization. Okay, and next is Strode project organization culture as the influencer of the level of self-identification with that of the organization. And needle include vision, value, norms, system, symbol, language, assumption, belief, and habit as the inseparable part of any organization culture. Okay, these are the different definitions of organization culture. You just go through and by heart 2 or 3, 4 mentioned in your exam. Okay, the concurrent definition depict the progressive change in the thought process of conceptualizing organization culture from mere the way of doing things to the driver of sustainable profitability to any organization irrespective of their size, stature, and arena of operation. Organizational culture is seen to touch the soft notes of the psycho-social component of an employee, influencing the entire process of perception. And the right amount of the right ingredient at the right time, although sounds simple, but in real situation it can be compared to the classical Sisyphean labor where organization try to roll an immense boulder of necessary ingredient, value, belief, perceptions, and attitude up a hill only to roll down every time it nearly reaches the top and continues repeating the process of eternity till the company exists. The classic accounting concept of going concern. Second, the comparison of organization culture building to that of Sisyphean task. Okay, these are the following ingredients. 1 2 3 is number is there, and internal ecology of the workplace, interactive signature dealing, and the organization shared belief, custom, etc are there. Okay, you just go through that. And next is key terms used for the same. The concept of organizational culture will impart use of certain words frequently and hence need to be understood as the key terms of the unit. And let's enlist the important key term and understand them briefly. One is culture is an umbrella encompassing belief, norms, customs, habits, social behavior, and said unsaid laws relating to the individual in the group. It is acquired through a continuous learning of the environmental parameters, leading to an enculturation, finally converging to the mainstream of socialization. Values describe the core ethics of an organization. An irrevocable set of principles constitute the body of value, inspiration the employee to meet the expectation with strict adherence despite the difficult or odd time. Next is norms. Then norms or normative dimension are the set of specific rules laid for an organization. It connects the time independent organizational relations to the standardized function of the organizational model. This set of social behavior is expected at the workplace all the time. Next is ethos. Ethos is the set code of conduct and guideline that influence the drive the employee behavior with the peer and the management in an organization. Next is belief and philosophy also there. Okay, and the next is meaning of organizational culture. Organizational culture may be understood as a system within the organization which fosters shared meaning by its members, differentiate it from the other organization. The changing time has moved the expectation level from desiring a good organizational culture to a great organizational culture. The typical feature and characteristics of an organization culture are alignment, innovation and risk tasking, precision and outcome orientation, people orientation, team orientation, aggressiveness, stability, resilience, etc. Okay, and regularities in behavior, interaction among employees with the organization are done in common language, terminology, and rituals. Okay, and there is rules and regulations are there, dominant values are there, philosophy is there, organizational climate is there. Okay, so this is about today's session, and the next sections we will discuss on next video. So if you have any doubt, you can just pinpoint the on comment box, and or you can message on the given number also. Okay, that's about today's session. Thank you so much.